Hello guys, it is Oberon Oracle here, and okay, this is working, okay. So, I am playing Runescape. And yeah, I know some people who are watching this are probably going, why is he playing RuneScape? And all the people who know about gaming and dislike RuneScape are going, pushes up glasses. Isn't RuneScape that really terrible British MMO that everything's point and click and the graphics are really super terrible that no one likes and it's kind of a waste of time and you should be playing World of Warcraft instead? Okay. Let me get over some misconceptions about RuneScape. 1. Yes, it is made by a British company named Jagex. It has been around for 10 years and is actually the world's most popular free-to-play MMORPG. Second of all, yes, it's all point and click, which is ridiculously aggravating. Forget the background right now. Oh, crap, no. Forget that. I'm not showing you guys my pin. That's not cool. Okay. Yes, the game is all point and click, which I'm not happy about either personally. It's not my cup of tea. It's just not. It's just not as good. I need to find a guy named Richard. And third of all, does this look like bad graphics to you? Like, honestly, yeah, I can understand like 2 or 3 years ago when everyone's like, oh god, this looks disgusting. How can you play this? Because it was so aliased and terrible looking. I'm playing on high graphics settings. It's not the best. I'll explain why this is important in a second. Crap, 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to skip that so that you guys don't see my pin. Does this look like a bad graphics setting to you? Like, honestly? How bad do you want... How good do you think this looks? Yes, I know it's not World of Warcraft, but honestly, this runs on less processing power. And it's better for people who can't run World of Warcraft. I know World of Warcraft is far superior for now, but... okay, this is an argument for another time. This isn't important. On to my main reason why I'm doing this. Today, 2 important things happened in RuneScape. Number 1. It is the beginning of Cryptic Clue Fest 4, an annual event that they have in which they post clues on the forum for you to look up. That's my money, forget that. For you to look up. Yeah, I know, I'm a member, I'm kind of poor. I love how I'm just switching between things. Okay, so Cryptic Clue Fest 4. So the first part of this video is going to be me explaining how you can get the reward, or at least have completed the first day of Cryptic Clue Fest. I'm going to be doing a video every day until Cryptic Clue. I'm going to do a video for each of the 5 days of Cryptic Clue Fest so that you know how to get all the clues and get the reward for this year, which is the diamond, diamond crown and the diamond scepter. I'm not sure if that's exactly what they're called, but that's pretty much what they are. So day 1 is all Cockney slang stuff. I kind of... Actually, no, I'll explain. I'm just going to grab this because this is actually important. I'm going to explain what the clue is, so 1 second. I'm just going to exit from full screen. Back to resizable. Okay. Sorry, it's doing this, but 1 second. Okay, so the clue today was from SJ, who is the person in charge of the Cryptic Clue Fest for this year. She's trying to help for the Queen to show up in Varrock. It's all story stuff that you can read on their website if you care. Okay, so the item clue this for day 1 is, Lord love a duck! I'm on me Toblerone to find me way to Deadly Thrill to hop across the granite mole, but before I go I'll buy me a nice blue drape from Dick. I hope I don't end up brown bread. God on Bennett, I was standing in the Dove Arbor in my favourite Bobby Brown of Riots galore, and I fancied kicking a prance, so I decided to visit Dancy Feet, and he gave me a pink brush and go. Lord above, while I was on me travels, I ended up in Ship's Come In, where I found a great rubber dub where you can find a pig's ear on the Cain and Abel. Enough said. Yeah, I know my British accent isn't very good, but that's the clue for today. If you understood none of that, that's okay. The clue is based on Cockney slang, which is a kind of code. It's not really a code, but it's slang used in the East End of London. It's specifically Cockney rhyming slang. So the last syllable of each word is supposed to rhyme with another word, which is what they actually mean. So the solution for this week's for today's clue is actually Lore love a duck. I'm on me own on my way to Edgeville to hop across the brackets because it doesn't actually say this, wilderness wall, that's the whole point. Before I go, I'll buy me a nice blue cape from Richard. I hope I don't end up dead. Goddon Bennett, which a lot of this is just exclamation. I was standing in the barber in my favorite town of Falador. I fancied a dance, so I visited Party Pete, and he gave me a pink afro. Lord above, while I was on my travels, I ended up in Port Sarum, where I found a great pub where you can find a free beer on the table. Enough said. So, the whole point of Cryptic Cluefest is to collect items and then sell and then give them to a certain character, and you will get the next day's, well, part of the next day's clue. I'm not very good at these clues, honestly, so most of the time I just look up on the wiki. You can do that as well, or you can just watch these vids, because this explains everything you have to do. It explains the clue, it might give you some funny accents, and it gives you the solution and exactly how to do it. So, what you need today to finish the clue is 1. A Team 26 cape. It has to be the blue cape bought from Richard in Edgeville. You can Edgeville is to the west of Varrock and to the north of Gunner's Ground or Barbarian Village, whichever one you use. This is recommended for people who know what they're doing when they're playing this. If you don't know what you're doing, it might be a little bit more difficult to do, but you should be fine. The Team 26 cape is exactly 50 coins, so if you're a noob and you really have no money, that's not it. You might want to save up a little bit. You also only get one. If you have any more than one of each of these items, it will not work. You're going to have to remove them. Next, you need a beer, a plain beer. I'm not sure if any of the other beers count, but just to play it safe, I'm just going to use a normal beer. You can get a beer from this lovely long hall in Barbarian Village, which is just south of Edgeville. The final item that you need is a pink afro from Party Pete. So, since I have mad skill, or I've wasted my life training my mad skill, I'm going to go to Falador. You need to go to Falador to go to the party room to talk to Party Pete. For this, it's actually a short walk from Varrock. Just look at your world map and you should be able to find it, but since I brought runes and I have over 37 magic, I'm just going to teleport there. Away! Excuse me while it loads. Alright, so, currently I'm on World 42. It's the role-playing world. I used to be a role player, and I just have it saved as my home world. So, wait, I need to get some more stuff. Never mind, that's okay. So, I'm going to just go. I'm not going to run, because if I start running, it's totally going to mess up everything. And I'm not associated with these people. They're just walking in the same direction I am. So, feel free at this time to look up RuneScape if you haven't, and maybe create an account. It's a fun little game. It's not as fun as some games, and a lot of people will be like, oh, it's all point and click, it's just, that's just not cool. And I agree, point and click really isn't the best thing to have for an MMO. It's better for an adventure game or like a puzzle game. It's not really a good MMO role-playing game format, but the second part of this video will explain why I have changed my mind about that. So please, wait a couple minutes until I finish this. So, I'm in Falador, you can tell by all the white stone, and I've gone to the party room, which is this awesome party area. Now, what you need to do from here is go over and talk to Party Pete, the dancing guy over here. Now, if I go to trade Party Pete, he'll give me a big selection of afros. What you want is the pink afro. It is also 50 coins, so in total, today's clue will set you back 100 coins. Which honestly is quite easy to get. I might explain maybe later if I decide to do more videos on RuneScape, it might explain how to do things better. But okay, so buy one pink afro. Now, since you have all this, you need to... Hello there. You need to now go back to SJ in there. Why can't I talk? Let me think about what I'm going to say. Okay. You need to go back to Varrock and talk to SJ. From there, I'm pretty sure you give her the items, or maybe you might just have the items, and then you need to go to the and then you need to go back to Falador, which is why I'm going to the bank to grab some more runes, and then go and go and give it to the permit officer, which is east of the Falador Forge. So these things kind of like you need to have some knowledge on the geography of RuneScape, but you should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to teleport back to Varrock. Remember, Varrock is actually a short walk, but I don't walk anywhere because walking's for noobs. Just saying. And I'm going to stay away from the Grand Exchange because that's totally going to mess up everything. And I have someone spamming about gold buying, which is against the rules of the game. I would report him, but he's just gonna get. He's probably one of 50 bots. So that really, you just like tell like a Gmod or a Pmod. That, for instance, that's actually a player mod and a Jagex mod, and they'll deal with it. Okay, alright. This might get a bit laggy because I'm going to be in a popular part of Varrock, and there's people doing fire farming, which is always aggravating. Okay, I now need to talk to SJ over there, and if this doesn't work, I'm just going to go immediately to the permit office. And I have the loading, and it's down to 1 frame, and it's at 2 frames. There are a lot of people here, though. Oh, thank goodness, you have the items. Yes, I have the items. I do indeed, with my awesome black helmet. I feel so awesome in this. I do hope you have the right ones. That list didn't make any sense to me. I'm pretty confident they're all correct. So where am I delivering these to? Ah, well, first you'll need to take this basket and put all the supplies in. We don't want them getting mixed up with all the gubbins you caught around with you. Alright. SJ hands you a Jubilee basket. Also, you need the contact clue. Big Ben gave me this riddle. A white star and blue shield, they house the building you must visit. A furnace to the west, a range to the east. Across the officer therein for a minute. Okay, that makes very little sense, but it is the location in Falador. Got that? Yes, thanks. Okay, back to Falador. The blue shield with the white star, the white shield with the blue star is a reference to the White Knights in Falador being Ceredominists. So the forge is specifically here. That is the forge there that's shown by that little symbol. So this is the forge that they were talking about in the person clue. Oh, please don't tell me that's who I think that is. And then there's a range in here, which is that symbol there. So now I need to go in here. Oh, and there's people already in here doing the thing. And talk to the permit officer, which I don't think is actually a permanent residence. Yes, what is it? Can't you see I'm busy? You don't look very busy. In fact, it looks like you're just standing around. What? How dare you? I'm in the middle of organizing... Yes, do go on. Well, actually, I can't tell the likes of you. Really? I have a consigned of payment items here. Perhaps I'm mistaken. Oh, I do apologize. You looked too scruffy to be a courier. Charming. So you have something for me in return, I take it? Absolutely. Mr. Ben's copy of the license to conduct a public celebration permit. You exchange the items for a pile of papers, which you place in your Jubilee basket. All those papers are for a simple permit? No, that was the application permit, the permit license application, the declaration of permit validity, the GPO 133733/A form, and note, 1337 is leet speak for leet. But I digress. Okay, I get the idea. Lots of paperwork had to be submitted. In triplicate. Wait, don't go. I have so much more to tell you. Okay, I'm leaving now. Really? Because I sort of have to get on my way. Yes, I'm supposed to give you a clue regarding your next contact. Listen. Hey, listen! Comestibles sold upon the shelves, a slammer and jetty nearby. Talk to the owner and don't be a moaner. And the items he will surely supply. I'm just gonna go out on a limb, and that sounds like that sounds like maybe Brimhaven, maybe Musa Point. I'm not sure. It sounds like Karamja. Do you have all that clear? I think so. And someone swears. Isn't that lovely? All right. Well, so that's the end of this part right here. So I will be back in probably about a minute. It might be a separate video. I'm not sure. I might just all shove it into one. I don't know. So I will be right back with the next part of this video. Bye, guys. Well, I'm a little disappointed, I must say. Well, what's happened is, me being the idiot I am and not reading the combat beta contract, so I've signed up for the beta, but the problem is the beta doesn't start until the 26th. Me being the noob I am, I didn't read the fine print in the news article, so you guys won't get any beta footage until the 26th, which really sucks. But since I'm still in RuneScape, I might as well do some RuneScape news. I'll probably just go over everything that's happened in the last week. So, quick review. So, over this week, they've started Cryptic Clue Fest, which I've already explained. So, Cryptic Clue Fest is a yearly thing in which they have some kind of secret, sneaky clues around that kind of make you think, and you need to give items to certain people, and you get a really cool reward. First, another cool thing, it's open to free-to-players and members, so anyone can join in and be a part of the fun. It's a really fun thing to do, or at least I think it is. I usually don't figure out the things myself, so don't feel bad if you don't, if like you either are too lazy, can't figure it out, or just don't care enough to figure it out personally. I just use the wiki. Or if you don't want to read and read and read, because reading is horrible, right? That was sarcasm. But if you just don't want to read the article and have to click and go on the wiki and have it run slow and waste space on your computer, you can just watch these videos, because every day, as of today, for the next 5 days, I will be bringing out another RuneScape video every day on how to finish the Cryptic Clue Fest 4 this year. When you finish the Cryptic Clue Fest 4, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure because I'm just going on what happened last year because I did last year, you get all the rewards from the previous years. This means you get the magnifying glass from year 1, the investigator robes and the mystery story from year 2, and Avlani's robes from year 3, and this year's reward, which is an awesome diamond crown and diamond scepter or jubilee or whatever the heck they're called, which is pretty awesome. So, I'm now heading, if you've been paying attention, I've been heading towards the village of Remington, which is on the south coast of Asgarnia, which is pretty much just south of Falador, to give you a little bit of information on the new news. Okay, so Remington, if you have played this game before, Remington has been completely updated. Before, it looked like all the other the towns and the buildings didn't look very good. Falador should be the next one to be updated. Hint, 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 nudge, nudge, wink, wink. So this is the player-owned house portal, which has been completely changed, and all the houses have been completely changed, as well as all this epic music. 1 second, let me boost up the music so you can hear. Now, since that's probably blown your eardrums and made crazy distortion on your computer, let's get on with the next part of the update. As part of the update that's been released, there's a new quest that was added concerning Remington, Remington, and the Queen Black Dragon, the most dangerous boss of all time. Or at least so far in RuneScape. It has been released since then. It is one of the most dangerous bosses of all time, having a combat level of 2100, which is the highest single-way fight boss ever. Actually, maybe boss ever. So to start the quest, you need to talk to Lucille here. It will give you some backstory into how the Queen Black Dragon ended up under Remington, and give you some awesome backstory, a cool new crossbow, which is the Royal Crossbow, and some crossbow bolts, as well as you finally get to meet the Raptor, which is one of the dynamic characters, or whatever the heck they're called, I can't remember, who were mentioned before. They were in the sagas, in the Fremennik sagas for dungeoneering and all that stuff. The Raptor is this really dangerous, creepy guy. Likes to blow stuff up. So, I'm just going to give you a kind of walkthrough. I can't really get through anywhere. Oh, whoa, no. No, what the swim through acid. Yeah, right. Okay, so this is pretty much part of the quest. But it also, yes, I really want to... Are you kidding me? Yes, I want to leave. I'm not swimming through a pool of acid. Are you crazy? I'm not going to spoil the quest, but the Queen Black Dragon does appear after you finish the quest. You can access it by going into these caves here. I'm not armed, so I'm not going to actually fight enemies or show you the Queen Black Dragon. I'm nowhere close to being able to fight that thing. I may never be. Another thing they really need to update is they need to update the armor for every NPC, because all the NPCs are like still in the old armor, and since the armor was updated like 2 or 3 months ago, they haven't decided to change the NPCs. So this is the new dungeon. It is a kind of creepy underground dungeon. It goes proceedingly farther underground, just continues and continues. There's dead knights everywhere. There's these really annoying new monsters called grot worms that spit acid at you that I'm not sure what kind of damage they are. I don't think they're melee. They might be ranged damage. All right, now let's kill one and find out. Land a hit on me. My defense isn't that good. Come on. You can hit better than that. Come on, I'm kicking you in the face. Okay, so it is melee damage. They also have like an acid, which is ranged damage. Nature runes and bones. Remember kids, always pick up the bones of your fallen enemies and bury them in the ground. You get prayer XP. So, you can continue along here. There's a bunch of monsters. The basic ones are level 10 grot worms. Full grot worms are like level 79 or something. They're more dangerous. There are some like shortcuts and agility stuff, and at the bottom is the Queen Black Dragon, which is like the hardest boss fight ever. She's the only one that can actually manipulate time and freeze you. This person is a 132. It's probably going to attempt to fight it. Because it's actually recommended that you are above a level 120 combat level before even attempting this. Besides that, I guess that's it for news, other than the Jubilee Varrock's been changed, but if you just do the Cryptic Clue Fest or watch my previous video, you'll see how it's changed. There's a bunch of new Jubilee items, like a bunch of British stuff like steak and kidney pie, which I actually haven't had. I heard it's really good, though. And yeah, I know it's kidney, it's a waste filtering organ. It's still meat. It's not like they don't wash it first. They also have fish and chips, which is awesome. I'm not sure if they have shepherd's pie or like bubble and squeak, which is sausage and cabbage, which is kind of weird to me, but to each his own. You can also get Jubilee stuff like Jubilee hats and all the party stuff that Diango has, which is kind of cool, I guess. There's a bunch of people, like there's Big Ben, which is a reference to Big Ben. SJ from the Cryptic Clue Fest is actually a reference to Mod SJ, who is the assistant to one of the mods that Big Ben is modeled after. There's also Will Shaken Spear, which I don't need to explain. Can't remember the other guy. There's someone called Mini Coop, which is a reference to the British car Mini Cooper. If you help her, if you're a free-to-play player and you help her find her dogs, you will get to walk the dogs around, which is pretty much Jagex using a teaser for you to figure out you want to buy members so that you can have your own pets. If you're a member and you help her out, there are 6 corgis that you need to find throughout the world. If you do this, you will be given a corgi of your own to raise. They don't actually grow, but you do need to feed them. Goodness. I'd say that's about it. Nothing new. I'll be back tomorrow with the second part of Cryptic Clue Fest 4. I'll see you guys later. This is Oberon Oracle, doing RuneScape for the first time. If you don't normally watch my channel, you're just watching for this, please check out my channel. I post vids daily, except for maybe on the weekend, but everyone needs a break. Wait, they upgraded all the summoning? Okay, break. That kind of sucked. But, I didn't know they upgraded the summoning people. Okay, that's cool. Maybe I should do that as a different video. Okay, I'm done. Toodles!